And one person who was there in Mar del Plata 10 years ago is Democracy Now!'s Andres Conteriz. He joins us on the line now live from California. Andres, take us back to that day, Argentina, 10 years ago. We just saw Hugo Chavez there proclaiming the defeat of the free trade agreement of the Americas. What was the mood there?
The mood there was one of great festivity after many years of organizing against this free trade agreement, which would have really put NAFTA on steroids. The words of President Chavez really describe the sentiment of so many thousands of us who were there in the streets. We were protesting the presence of President Bush, but even more the policies that drive much more poverty in Latin America and even around the world with these free trade agreements.
We say often that Chavez and the social movements there were really the key forces that buried that act. What were some other main factors behind how they were able to completely lead to its demise there?
Really, what it had to do is, as you point out, a lot of organizing. It was really, I mean, the spirit of it began in Seattle in 1999, where the resistance made itself completely visible in the protest against the World Trade Organization meeting taking place there. There were other resistance protests that took place around the continent as well. I was present in Miami when incredible violence took place, and that also was a victory of the people against this free trade the free trade policies that the Bush administration and later administrations wanted to keep imposing on the people. In Quebec City also there was an amazing amount of protests. So really in Mar del Plata that spirit continued, and really, it was the way that the people came together with the support of some governments that showed that this was not going to be viable, that NAFTA could not be extended to the entire continent. And then after that, what the U.S. policy primarily was to organize bilateral treaties, free trade agreements, because it saw that at a continental level, the resistance was not going to permit it.
Well, it's great and interesting to talk to someone who was there 10 years ago as the FTAA was defeated. Thanks so much for joining us.
You're so welcome. Thank you.